you tell me.
Well, I forgot.
There's the king coming to stay at the Drysdale's house. King Alexander.
Yeah, now I remember. Let me tell him.
Well, I'm telling him.
Yeah, hey!
Hold on now, Jethro. You tell me.
Well, it's a foreign-sounding name.
King Alexander of Sylvania.
Real live king, huh? No wonder they had so many folks over there fixing and cleaning.
Yeah, Miss Drysdale even hired us.
To do what?
Stay away.
Take that back to her and...
Hey, no, wait a minute, Uncle Jed. We can make a lot of money if you'll just play along.
What you mean?
Well, she said she'd double this. If we could keep you and Granny out of sight, too.
Good morning, Chief.
Good morning. Get someone to sit in for you. I want you to drive me to the yacht harbor. I'm meeting Margaret down there to pick up King Alexander.
How exciting. And you look so handsome. What is that medallion you're wearing?
Oh, that's Margaret's idea. She thought when I met the king I should be wearing a decoration.
It's very impressive. Where did she get it?
From my den. It's an ashtray. Watch it, Miss Hathaway. I am up to here with this nobility business, and I haven't even met the royal jerk yet.
Chief, what about Ellie Mae? Your wife says King Alexander is one of the world's most eligible bachelors. Worldly, handsome, witty, charming.
Look, those things don't count when we're talking about a lifetime companion for my sweet little Ellie.
Well, naturally, he'd need other important qualities to make him a good husband.
Right, and he doesn't have them.
No?
Not a nickel.
That's not what I meant. But why do you say that?
Because I've checked every financial rating book here, and he isn't even listed.
Well, he probably has a secret Swiss bank account. Alexander is the last of the big-time monarchs, always at one resort or another, on a yacht somewhere.
Really?
Yes, I've read that he's worth billions.
Billions? Well, maybe he's a man of good character after all.
Good character or good credit?
There's a difference. Oh, Miss Hathaway, what if the king and Ellie Mae were to fall in love and there was a merger?
I believe you mean marriage.
Yes, we've got to introduce them right away.
But Chief, it will take time to teach Ellie enough protocol even to meet the king.
Sir Milburn Drysdale, banker to the Royal Majesties. Oh, with the king's billions and the Clampetts' billions in my bank, I can wheel and deal with the big money boys. The Rockefellers, Baron Rothschild, Bing Crosby.
Mr. Drysdale?
Hello, Mr. Clampett.
Howdy, Miss Jane. I'm sorry to bother you, but it's about that king that's coming to visit you.
Not me, you.
Me?
And your family. I told him all about the Clampetts, and he wants to meet you right away.
Chief!
Well, doggy, think of that. Bunch of old sorghum lappers like us rubbing elbows with a real live king.
Oh, Chief!
Something wrong, Miss Jane?
Oh, she's just a little upset because we had planned to surprise you with him.
Oh, well, I reckon that explains the money.
Money?
Yeah, your missus wanted to pay the young'uns to stay away from your house whilst the king was there. I reckon she didn't want them to find out about the surprise.
Of course. And Big Mouth Milburn put his foot in it.
Both feet, and it's too late to pull them out.
Well, we'll have to be leaving to pick up the king. Now, you go home, and I'll have His Highness there in about an hour, and have Ellie in her nicest dress.
No more. Telephone call for His Royal Highness, King Alexander of Sylvania.
Put the call in here. It's for you, Alex. Yes?
Oh, thank you. My new host, Mr. and Mrs. Drysdale, just Robin.
Alex, why don't you stop being an international freeloader? If you'd settle down and apply yourself, you could be a first-class busboy.
I am a king, not a steward. I was supposed to be a guest on your yacht.
For the first 2 years, you were a guest. From then on, you pay for your passage.
I offered to pay. I have billions in my Swiss bank account.
You have billions of Sabellian gluttonies.
The currency of my country.
Why, this paper napkin is worth more than a gluttony. Wait a minute. It is a gluttony.
I ran short of napkins. The Drysdale are just here. Please go. Huh? Oh, excuse me. Can I borrow your coat?
All right.
Thank you. I shall remember your kindness when my people return me to the throne of Siberia.
Oh, stop dreaming, Alex. You're down to sponging off bourgeois Beverly Hills bankers.
Yes, but they will know bourgeois Beverly Hills heiresses. I will marry one, and then, presto, the Gladney will again be worth something.
Well, they're worth something already. They make fabulous napkins.
Your Majesty!
Mr. and Mrs. Drysdale, you may rise.
Help me.
We are very honored to have you stay with us at our home, Your Money. Your Majesty.
Yes, Your Grace. We feel a great kinship to the aristocracy. I have very pure bloodlines, and of course Milburn is no stranger to nobility.
Oh, thank you. That's very thoughtful.
With your permission, we will proceed home now, Your Highness.
No, friend, help me. What a scene. Miss Hathaway will have to drive me home.
You bring His Highness in the limousine.
Of course, my dear. Excuse me, Your Highness. Speaking man to king, I've heard you're worth billions. Is that true?
Quite true.
Oh, really? Well, I know a family you must meet.
If you like. Oh. Shall we?
I'll take you to my home in a moment, Your Majesty, but first you must meet the Clampetts.
It's a nice little place. Is there a Miss Clampett?
Yes, and I think you'll find her most unique. Not what you'd expect from the daughter of a multimillionaire.
Multi? Is that in dollars, drachmas, rubies, what?
Dollars. No, they're just one of my smaller accounts at the bank, 70 million or so.
70 million?
Of course, that's nothing compared to your assets.
Fortunately.
I beg pardon?
Fortunately, I have learned the common touch. I am looking forward to meeting Miss Clampett.
Oh, her name is Ellie.
Just pretend he's company from home.
It ain't the same. Jethro says the kings wear gold crowns and fur-trimmed cakes and...
Come in, come in.
Come in, Your Highness.
I seem to have lost my money clip.
You see, he ain't nothing to get all boggled over.
You can say that again.
I look outside. May I present His Most Royal August Highness, King Alexander of Sabavia.
Howdy, I'm Jed Clampett.
Oh, Mr. and Mrs. Clampett?
Oh, no, we ain't married.
Oh, but then you must be the beautiful lady I've heard so much about. Miss Clampett? Ellie, what an exquisite creature you are. Silver-haired beauty. Ellie.
Granny, he thinks you're Ellie. Say something.
Oh.
In good time, Jed. All right. I ain't Ellie.
This here's Granny. Yonder's Ellie Mae.
Beauty begets beauty. The sun has given her light to the moon.
This here is the King of Sabavia, Ellie.
Well, howdy, King.
Excuse me. Call me Bobo, all my friends do.
Okay, King Bobo.
Hey, where is he? Where's the king? Where is His Highness? What'd you do with him?
That's my nephew, Jethro. He got that outfit from a movie studio, special for you.
He looks positively ludicrous.
Well, thank you. He'll be pleased.
I couldn't find your money clip.
But he did.
I missed him. He's gone, and all that's left is his royal napkin holder.
You big dope, this here is His Highness.
Him? Gee, you sure don't look like the king in my big blue book of fairy tales. Anyway, my liege.
Well, let's all go in the parlor and get acquainted.
Hello, Miss Hathaway.
Chief, where have you been? Your wife has been phoning every 5 minutes since I took her home. She thinks you kidnapped King Alexander.
For once, she's right. And he couldn't have cared less about protocol when he saw Ellie Mae.
Well, I hope there's no language problem.
What do you mean? Those two can speak in a universal language.
You mean love? Money.
Milburn?
Quick, lock the door.
Hello, Uncle Milby.
Doreen, what are you doing in town?
The question to be answered is, what have you done with His Highness?
I asked first. What is she doing here?
She's my niece, and I asked her to fly here and be King Alexander's companion during his visit.
Companion? What about getting married?
You are already married.
No. She no more. Poor little thing. She rushed into it before she was ready.
But I'm not bitter. Maybe my next husband will be Mr. Right.
7's my lucky number.
Leonard was number 7, dear. Now, what have you done with Alexander?
I think he's visiting friends.
I don't know what you're up to, Milburn. Probably something to do with his money. But Doreen is not going to let you out of her sight until she meets the king.
Right, Auntie Meg. I've never married royalty before. Unless you count the Pancake King.
You stay right here, dear. I'm going to see if His Highness is in the basement.
Doreen, why don't you fix your makeup in there? You want to look your best when you meet the king.
Oh, I sure do. How's this for openers?
You always were a shy little thing.
She'll wreck everything. Howdy, Mr. Drysdale, Miss Jane. We done invited King Alexander to stay over with us for a while. And I got to get you to tell me where to pick up his suitcases.
Wonderful. Thank you. There.
I know who you are.
You do?
They're looking for you.
You have?
She thinks he's king. My name's Doreen. Can I be one of your friends and call you Bobo?
Shucks, you can call me Gatorface if you want to.
Bobo's okay. Why don't we get out of here and go for a ride?
All right. I'll see you're dressed first.
You bet.
Let's go. Ain't nothing that turns a girl's head like a uniform.
Ah, Ellie Mae. Look at these hands. These little hands.
They is kind of small for a man.
You are driving me mad.
I am?
Believe me, you are. My sweet. My angel. Ah, Ellie Mae.
Hey, why you always kissing hands? Ain't you never heard of kissing on the lips?
Ellie.
Sorry, I hope I didn't hurt you.
Why did you do that?
Well, 'cause Granny said to when it's the first date, and it ain't a good night kiss.
Then it was not your idea.
Heck no, I like kissing. Mustn't disobey Granny.
Then your hand will do nicely.
Would you mind switching? This one's getting awfully chapped.
Well, here we are. This is the Drysdale place.
I thought you owned all sorts of fabulous sports cars.
Oh, no, just this one.
Thanks for the ride.
Yeah, now I'll pick you up right here for our date tonight.
But I thought you were staying here, too.
Oh, heck no. Already live next door.
Oh, that's a break. What are we going to be doing tonight?
Oh, I got some real big plans. We's gonna go frog hunting.
Frog hunting? But you're the king.
Yeah, I am pretty good at it.
Sure aren't what I expected. This truck and frog hunting tonight. And as for your famous wit, I've only seen half of it.
Thank you. I ain't even warmed up yet.
Well, till tonight.
Yeah, and where's some old shoes? Thank you.
Never seen the like yet. Best courting dinner I ever served up. And that king never touched a bite. How can any man pass up groundhog goulash, baked buzzard eggs, and minced crawdads? Well, maybe he just don't like rich food. Beginning to wonder about him. How can you trust a fella that don't like fricassee of barn owl?
I wouldn't fault the king, Granny. The way he tells it, all civilians has tetchy stomachs.
What you mean?
Well, he says nobody in his country eats very good. Is all suffering from something called, inflated gluttony?
Oh, thank you, Your Majesty. I heard you were staying, so I dropped by with your luggage.
I'm sorry that there is so much of it. I am carrying several suitcases full of currency.
Oh, really? Of course, with your kind of money, I suppose a suitcase full here and there doesn't amount to much, huh?
With my kind of money, you are absolutely right.
So if you're staying here, why don't you let me keep it for you at my bank?
Very well. Why don't you open an account for me with the money in these two, huh?
Wonderful. And do you want me to contact your Swiss bank for the balance?
Well, perhaps after Ellie and I are married.
You're getting married?
I am mad about her. Unfortunately, her enthusiasm for the idea does not equal mine.
Well, just how much enthusiasm does she have?
Roughly speaking, none.
She can't refuse you. You're the king of Siberia.
I know. But to use her exact words, she said, that don't cut no mustard with me.
Well, pardon me, Your Highness. Maybe it's because you're not acting enough like a king.
What?
Well, I mean, don't you have a uniform you can impress her with, a crown or a cape or something like that?
Of course, but do you think that will make much difference?
Oh, howdy, my lady. Mr. Drysdale, somebody left these suitcases on the front porch.
They belong to His Highness. Thank you, Jethro.
Well, thank you. That niece of yours sure took a shine to me. I don't know what done it. Either my uniform or my personal poise and magnetism.
Maybe it would help to wear my cape and crown.
Here we are, Miss Hathaway. King Alexander's first deposit.
In cash?
There must be $100,000 in each of these. He's got $3 billion more. Wait a minute. What's this stuff?
It's Siberian currency. King Alexander's a billionaire, all right, in gluttony.
Well, it must be convertible to dollars. Look it up in the exchange rate.
I am. Let's see. Francs, guilders, glutonies. Yes, they're worth 4 to the dollar.
Well, that's still almost $1 billion.
No, Chief, the rate is 4 tons of glutonies to the dollar. Wait, there's a footnote. This rate is good only during world paper shortages. The rest of the time, they're absolutely worthless. Chief! Oh, don't take it so hard. You're not out anything.
I may be out the Clampetts. That royal thief is up there right now sweeping Ellie off her feet, and I told him how.
That's the gluttony.
Maybe we're not too late.
Ellie May, I am a king. I offer you a life of complete luxury. Never again will you wear blue jeans. You will always be at the height of fashion. Only the nobility will speak to you. They will call you Your Majesty. Silence. Servants will wait on you hand and foot. You will drink vintage wine and eat gourmet food. You will do no work. You will sleep till noon every day. You will lack for nothing. Now say you accept.
Sorry, King, but it sounds just awful.
You are refusing me?
Yes, Your Majesty.
But I ain't. What? I was listening to the whole thing, and boy, that's a lot for me. Hi, Doreen.
There's the king. He's the one that took me for the ride.
He took you for a ride, all right. That's Jethro. There's the real king. Your Majesty.
Doreen, I gotta break our date tonight. I'm going to Siberia to live a life of luxury.
Drysdale, madame, I'm afraid I must say goodbye. The yacht I came in is sailing in 2 hours.
Hot dog, I'll get packed.
But you can't leave. You haven't gotten to know Doreen yet.
Oh, forget it, Aunt Meg. I am going back to Boston. Jethro was bad enough, but this one looks like something out of the big blue book of fairy tales.
Doreen! Oh, forgive her, Your Majesty. She's really lovely and single.
Is she by any chance rich?
Well, she's gotten 7 divorce settlements.
Wait, mademoiselle, wait! I will make you my queen!
Well, this is the last of the court and dinner leftovers.
Ellie, Hope you don't feel too bad about the king leaving and chasing back to Boston.
Well, heck no. I never did love him. And when he put on that crown and got so uppity, well, I didn't even like it.
Leastways, he said we could have his suitcases. I can hardly wait to see what's in them.
I already looked, and every one was filled with nothing but paper napkins.
But they're nice ones. Well, tuck them in and let's eat.
Hippopotamus worth thousands of dollars, they sent it back.
Well, I don't understand.
Neither do I. You try to do something nice for the kids, give them some pleasure, a little advice.
Advice?
Well, I didn't give them just a plain hippo. I gave them a hippo with a message.
Chief, how could you?
Now, what's wrong with that? Kids don't read enough these days.
Look, they turn a baby hippopotamus into a signboard.
Oh, it's only water paint it washes right off. That way, I can change the message every few days.
Uncle Milby?
Well, Milburn Drysdale is kind of cold and formal. Uncle Milby's more the real me. Warm, generous, fun-loving.
Save your pennies in a pig or save them in a cup, but bring them to the Commerce Bank or I will eat you up.
Kids love rhyme.
Oh, but Chief, that's terrible.
Well, maybe I can think of something better.
No, I mean, the whole idea is thoroughly reprehensible.
What are you talking about? I'm entitled to get something for my money.
What money? You got this animal by foreclosing on a stranded circus.
Well, what's the difference? A kid would have loved him. 1 week, we could have painted nursery rhymes on him, like, Pussycat, pussycat, where have you went? To the Commerce Bank for 5%.
Your telephone's ringing.
Oh, keep thinking of some others. Maybe the zoo director will change his mind.
Don't you worry, little hippo. I'll wash this right off.
Now, Jethro, I don't want any more argument. I want a chicken pen, and I want it right up against Miss Drysdale's head.
Well, Miss Drysdale ain't gonna like it.
What she don't like, she can lump.
If I put the pen up against the hedge, some of the chickens will slip through and go to scratching up Miss Drysdale's flowers.
You think so?
Is you trying to provoke a scrap with Miss Drysdale?
Why, Jethro, she's my next-door neighbor. My dear friend. A lovely lady.
Well, I just hope you mean what... Hey, Granny? Hey, there's a real funny-looking critter next door.
Oh, out in the yard, is she?
I can't see too good, but it's big and fat and ugly and got a mouth like a gator.
That's my dear friend, all right.
Here, Granny, you look.
Was that your granny yelping or one of your critters?
Well, sound like Grin. Annie Mae, Gin, who is it complains when I tries to raise chickens in the back?
Miss Drysdale.
And who is it squawks when I tries to raise a cow?
Miss Drysdale.
And who is it screams to a high heaven when I try to run a goat or a sheep?
Granny, what are you getting at?
I'm getting at this. That spiteful woman has turned her backyard into a hog lot. A hog lot?
Granny, Miss Drysdale wouldn't touch a hog with a 10-foot pole.
She's got one now that she better not try to touch without a 10-foot pole.
What you mean?
We raised us some big porkers back home in the hills. But this hog makes a razorback look like a ground squirrel. Come on, here. Come on. Is that a hog or is that a hog?
That's a hog.
Biggest thing I ever did see.
When you yell suey at that rascal, you better not stand twixt him and a trough.
You know something? I don't think that's a big hog at all.
Shh. Don't mean mouth him, Ellie. Hate to get that hog riled.
I mean, he's something else.
Just better.
I wonder where Miss Drysdale got to hold him.
Ellie, run around the back door and ask her.
Granny, I think this critter come from Africa.
That must be someplace in Virginia.
Virginia?
Yeah, they raise awful big hogs there. Feed 'em on peanuts.
Well, there's a goober grabber if I ever seen one.
Real whopper.
Well, I still say this ain't no big hog.
What are you talking about, child? Why, that rascal is good for 300 yards of chitlins alone.
And would you look at them jowls?
take a tub of turnip greens just to season them.
We gonna butcher him, Uncle Jed?
Well, he ain't ours to butcher, Jethro.
Oh, how I wish he was.
Well, I'm telling you, that critter ain't no butchering hog.
And I'm telling you, you're deaf. That animal is standing on a pair of 200-pound hams.
And that bacon would fill a smokehouse.
Look at the size of them pig knuckles.
But listen, Ellie, you run ask Miss Drysdale where she got him, like I told you.
And while you're at it, ask her, could we buy him off her?
But, Pa,
Every may do as you're told, time is a-wasting.
Uncle Jed, if you buy that rascal, we's gonna be eating high on the hog, sure enough.
High, low, and in between.
First thing I'm gonna do is send one of them hams to Lee Summit, Missouri. That Willie Marr thinks she can cure a big ham.
Granny, can't you just send her a picture? Why, you'd be giving away 1,000 ham sandwiches.
Oh, Jethro, Missouri is the show-me state. They gotta see it to believe it.
They could see this and still not believe it.
Granny, the maid says Miss Drysdale's back in Boston.
Do tell. What about the mister?
Well, he's down to the bank. Ain't nobody home but the maid, and she don't know nothing about this critter.
Well, nobody's home, huh? Jethro, instead of a chicken pen, you make me a hog pen. Ellie Mae, you...
Hog pen? Granny, you ain't fixing to bring this critter home.
Well, somebody's got to look after him, Jed. He's wasting away to skin and bones.
You leave him right there till I talk to Mr. Drysdale.
Well, suppose he don't want to sell him.
Well, then that's our tough luck. Come on, everybody.
Giddy up, come on.
Granny, I said leave that hog here.
Jed, I'm doing everything I can to keep him here. I'm even sitting on him.
Chief, I just spoke with the director of the Children's Zoo. He absolutely will not permit bank commercials on his animals.
Then I say no more zoo commercials on our money.
Zoo commercials?
Yes, did you ever hear of the buffalo nickel? What about the eagle on the quarter?
Chief, you are sick.
You bet I am. Here's a great chance to educate our little tots. Will you tell them my nursery rhyme, my dear?
Yes, and he doesn't consider a pussycat, pussycat, where have you went as educational.
Well, what about the second line? To the Commerce Bank for 5%. That's the educational part.
Give up.
I will not. I've got some brilliant stuff here. Listen to this. Peter, pumpkin eater, had a wife and couldn't keep her. Got a loan from Uncle Milby, now they always happy will be. Here's another one. Tom, the pauper's son.
That's the piper's son.
This kid is a pauper's son. So his old man borrows money from the Commerce Bank and strikes it rich. Oh, now, wait, here's a good one right here. Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, figuring her interest rate. Along came a spider and sat down beside her and said, hey, this Commerce Bank is great. Wait. That may be the zoo director with a change of heart. Melvin Drysdale speaking.
I see somebody stuck there with a sick hog.
Sick hog?
Oh, he's in bad shape, Mr. Drysdale. His bristles have all fell out, and his tail has come unkink. Oh, I grant you he looks big and fat. But that's because he's a windsucker. All bloat. Take my word for it, Mr. Drysdale. That hog is dying of the epizootic.
Oh, Granny, you must mean the hippopotamus.
I mean the epizootic. Tell you what I'll do. I'll buy him from you, just for the hide and the tallows.
Mr. Drysdale, I hope you'll forgive Granny for trying to shuck you out of your hog. We'll call you back. Bye.
Come out of there, doggone you.
What you doing, Granny?
Oh, hi, Jed.
Hi, what you doing?
Trying to get my rope out of the Drysdale's yard. It must have snagged on something like a root or a stump.
Or a hog.
A hog? Why, yeah. I'll bet you that's what happened. That poor starving critter probably swallowed the other end of my rope, thinking it was a big stalk of sugar cane.
You think so?
Yeah. We gotta save him, Jed. Why don't you call Mr. Drysdale, see if you can make a deal with him for that poor, sick, miserable beast.
Granny, the other end of this rope is tied around that hog's neck.
Oh, it's worse than I thought. He's trying to hang himself.
Hang himself?
Yeah. Amongst hogs, that's known as suicide.
What you been whitewashing?
The chicken house.
We ain't got no chicken house.
Well, I guess I wasted my time. Now, please, Jen, don't call Mr. Drysdale.
I'm gonna untie that hog.
No, Jen, don't go. I'll do it. Please, Jen, don't go. Wait, Jen. Don't touch that hog. You'll get the epizootic, sure as shooting.
That hog ain't got the epizootic, and you know it.
Well, he's got something that's about to kill him.
Yeah, you.
Well, whatever give you that crazy notion?
Well, let's say it's the way you got him whitewashed. I can understand you wanting this hog, but buy him off Mr. Drysdale fair and square.
All right, Jed, I will. After all, it's only money. You can't take it with you.
That's the spirit. Now, what do you figure is a fair offer?
Well, he's our next-door neighbor and our very dear friend. How about $1.25? All right, kid. I'll go $1.30. But for that price, he's got to pull it through the hedge for me.
$1.30? Granny, that hog will weigh out at close to 1,000 pounds.
That's all hoof and hide. Why, dressed, I bet you he wouldn't go 20 pounds. I'll be lucky to break even.
Hey, Granny, give me my commission. I went around the neighborhood like you told me to and took orders on $200 worth of hog meat.
Hush. Folks is on the phone.
Pretty good price for 20 pounds, isn't it?
Well, you wouldn't begrudge a poor old widow a little profit, would you?
Mr. Drysdale? This here is Judge Clampett. Say, would you consider $200 for that hog?
$200!
That's a deal, then.
Thief, winner rabbit!
Thank you, Mr. Drysdale. Bye. Granny, you can't take it with you.
Who's going anywhere? I'll have to put a lot of sawdust in my sausage to come out on that deal.
Granny, I told everybody...
You shut your big $200 mouth.
But, Granny, I told everybody you were going to come up with top-grade hickory smoked meat.
And you're right. I'm going to cut me a piece of hickory, and I'm going to smoke your meat.
Come on, Harold. Wait's getting you away from here. Let's go.
Hey, Ellie, where you going with Granny's hog?
I'm taking him to the zoo because he ain't no hog.
Well, he better be a hog. I done sold $200 worth of that rascal, and I ain't even up to his spare rib.
Well, this critter's what you call a hippopotamus.
Can you get $200 worth of bacon, pork chops, or country sausage from a hippopotamus?
No.
Then this is a hog.
No, it ain't. It's a hippopotamus.
Don't say that, Ellie. You're going to cost me a fortune. Look, I'll show you what my commission comes to on what I've sold up till now. Look at here. $200 worth of orders. Now, that's 2 naught dot naught naught. Now, I get 5%. That's dot naught 5, and I put that under the naught naught and times it. Let's see, 5 noughts is naught, 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 5 twos is 1, and a naught. Now, I just add that all up. Put down the knot. Hey, I made me $1,000 commission.
Oh, $200 worth of orders?
It looks like in the meat business, the money's in the selling. Hog, I'm gonna get rich just selling your sausage.
There ain't gonna be no sausages because this here is a hippopotamus.
It might be a hippopotamus now, but it's coming out of that sausage grinder a hog.
No, it ain't.
Yes, it is.
Ain't. Tie me down to Ellie Mae. That hog ain't to be played with. Now, you take him around back to the trough.
But, Granny, this here's what you call a hippopotamus. That's a river horse.
He ain't no horse. Now, do as I told you.
I mean, he likes water.
Good. Give him all he wants and a lot of dry corn. We'll fatten that rascal up to where he can't move. Come on, Jethro. Drive me down to Mr. Drysdale's bank. I got to bargain him out of that $200 price.
But Uncle Jed said it was a deal.
I say it ain't. That city banker and me is going to do some hog haggling. Now, get in.
Hey, Granny, Ellie will take our hog to the zoo.
Ellie's going to take him back to the trough like I told her.
But, Granny, listen.
Now, you listen, child. That hog's hind leg is gonna send me to my grave a famous woman. For years, they'll be talking about the Daisy Moses Memorial Ham. Right on, Jethro?
Chief, the owner of the circus just called.
Oh, good. Did he get the bank commercial tattooed on my fat lady?
Of course not. He wants to know if you'll take a baby elephant off his hands.
No, I won't.
The Children's Zoo would love to have it.
They would, eh? Well, maybe we can work something out. Now, let's see. A nickel dropped into my trunkle. Draw 5% from sweet old uncle.
No, Chief, no. I have told you the Children's Zoo will not permit you to paint bank commercials on their animals.
Then they don't get the elephant. No more, Mr. Nice Guy.
Chief, listen, please. It seems that the baby hippo and the baby elephant were inseparable companions. And now the baby elephant is pining away for his friend. They should be together.
But how can they be? I just sold the hippo to the Clampetts. They think it's a big hog. Hey, wait a minute. Maybe I can tell them the elephant is a long-nosed calf.
Can we come in?
Granny, Jethro, how are you? How's that big hog?
He's too darn high. That's how he is. You hornswoggled Jed out of $200 when you sold him that puny hog.
Puny?
But you speak when you're spoke to. Now, you and me is gonna do some hog haggling.
There's no need to, Granny. You can have him free.
Oh, no. I came here to haggle, and we's gonna haggle. Now, you set a price, then I'll make an offer. Then we'll lock horns and go at it.
Granny, if he's willing to...
You listen and learn, boy. I'll show you how it's done. All right, let her fly.
I'll sell you the hog for $50.
I'll give you 10.
40.
20.
30.
40.
40.
50, and that's my last offer.
Well, all right. So...
Get him. He don't know what hit him.
Granny, he was going to sell you the hog for $30.
Didn't learn a thing, did you? I'll see if I got $50 in my reticule. You might have to carry me for part of it.
Oh, no problem. Oh, Granny, as long as we're dealing, how would you like to buy a long-nosed calf?
Oh, no. No, Chief. You are not going to sell her that.
But if she wants it?
No, I absolutely will not let you.
Jethro, you are now watching the oldest trick in the haggling business. You see, she, pretending that she wants the calf, is supposed to make me want it all the more. That's what they call chumming the sucker. Here's your money for the hog. We'll talk about the calf some other time, when your partner ain't around.
Well, I'll be right with you, Granny. Mr. Drysdale, I'm going to open up a big account with you. Yeah, I'm making money hand over fist.
Wonderful.
How you doing it, Jethro?
Well, selling meat on commission. I made $1,000 already today.
What kind of meat are you selling?
Oh, hickory smoked ham, bacon, chops, ribs, you name it, I got it.
Well, then, put me down for $50 with the bacon and ribs.
I'll take $20 worth.
Hot dog. 50 and 20. Naught, fetch down the naught. 5 and 2, fetch down the 7. Times dot, naught, 5. I done made another $350.
Jethro, when do we get the meat?
Oh, quick as Granny butchers that big hog you done sold her.
What did he say?
He said, quote, quick as Granny butchers that big hog you done sold her, unquote.
I thought that's what he said. I'd better get Mr. Clampett on the phone and tell him to stop Granny.
I'll say you'd better. And if anything happens to that hippo, Uncle Milby will be Uncle Mud.
Right the water, don't you, Harold? Granny's scared of it, so we safe in here.
Ellie Mae's drowning my hog. Quick, Jethro, jump in and pull him out. Give him mouth-to-mouth recitation.
I ain't getting close to them jowls till he's on a plate.
He won't tell Granny. He likes the water.
She done turned him into a pet.
Forget him, Jethro. By the time he gets out of the water, he'll be ruined. There ain't no market for soggy sausage.
Granny, how's the hog? Is he all right?
Oh, he's fine. He's fine. We just giving him a bath. I tell you what. I'll trade you my big, clean hog, even up, for your dirty little long-nosed calf.
It's a deal.
Chief, both of those animals are going to the children's zoo. You promised.
Oh, well, all right. Back to Mr. Nice Guy.
Mr. Drysdale, I don't want to shame you in front of nobody, but that ain't no long-nosed calf.
Thank you.
But that zoo sure is getting a prize-winning hog.
Chief, I just spoke to the director of the children's zoo, and the truck is on its way.
Fine, fine.
The children are going to be charmed and delighted by these animals.
He's gonna like these poems, too, Mr. Drysdale.
Poems?
Yeah, he's wrote a dandy on this critter. You can give my trunk a yank if you bring your folks to the Commerce Bank.
Get in here and line up. You got to the count of 3. 3. I ought to double dose you for that.
Lady, I'm feeling frisky as a cold clover. I think I'll just pass up getting tonic this year.
Stay right where you are. Now, Ellie, where's your monkey? I want to test my batch.
Yeah, Ellie, get this ape away from me.
Oh, Bessie's got a crush on you, Jethro.
A crush? That's the craziest thing I ever heard of.
Yeah, as pretty as she is, she can do a lot better than you.
You just tell her to keep her old monkey paws to herself.
Quiet. I want to test my tonic.
Sure is working fast, Granny.
And I cut it with French water.
Chief, it's almost time for your luncheon date with Dr. Clyburn.
Oh, that's right. Remind me to forget my wallet so he'll have to pay.
Chief, you pulled that on him the last 3 times. It just isn't fair.
All right, all right. I'll take some money. We can go Dutch Street.
Just put the tonic down, Jethro, till Granny rounds up some employees.
Uncle Jed, I don't care if she did have a crock full left over. I sure wouldn't have told her to pass it out here at the bank.
Don't worry about it, boy.
Yeah, but you seen what it done to Bessie. Oh, she's acting like her and me's engaged.
I know. That's the reason I switched Crocs on Granny.
What? Well, this looks just like spring tonic.
That ain't nothing but Granny's homemade root beer.
Hey, good thinking. And I'm dry as a biscuit.
Jethro!
Quiet, girls, quiet now. Here's the first one, and there's more on the way. Now, you wait here whilst we go tell Mr. Drysdale. Come on, Jed, you bring the tonic.
Jethro, I was hoping we could try some tonic together, but Granny says that there's a Bessie in your life who won't let you go for a minute.
Bessie? What the heck's Bob? Bessie's just a doggone Granny was right. As far as Bessie's concerned, we's engaged.
Now, Mr. Clampett, Granny, what can we do for you?
Well,
Say, that looks a little heavy. Let Miss Hathaway carry it.
Set it right here, Jed. You and your workers are in for a real treat, Mr. Drysdale.
Wonderful. You've been cooking again, Granny?
Oh, better than that, making medicine. This here is my spring tonic.
Oh, no, Granny, you shouldn't
Now,
have...
you don't have to thank me. You folks here at the bank are our best friends in this here town. All right, Jethro, run him in.
Mr. Clampett, you've got to stop Granny. The last time I took that stuff, I ended up in the hospital.
yeah, I remember. You strained your back trying to lug your wife across the threshold.
There's nothing to trouble with, Mr. Clampett. I shall never forget the effect it had on me last spring.
One at a time. The rest of you wait outside.
Well, I want to be there.
I know what Granny's spring tonic does to city folks, but you can stop worrying. All she's handing out there is root beer.
Well, but that won't fool anyone.
It might. You see, I'm counting on a little wishful thinking from the girls and a whole lot of pride from Granny.
So, you want to be first, eh, honey?
Well, I heard what happened to Miss Hathaway last spring, so go, go, go. Gee, nothing's happening.
It ain't.
Oh, I think I'm feeling it.
Of course you are. Kick up your heels little.
Okay.
That's better. Now
I have a luncheon appointment with Mr. Drysdale. I'm Dr. Roy Clyburn.
Yippee!
Hi, handsome.
Girls, wait until you taste that groovy tonic. Granny's a wizard.
Granny, that little hillbilly is making medicine again?
Is she ever? It's got the kick of a zombie. Funny thing, though, it tastes just like root beer. Well,
Dr. Clyburn.
So, Granny, you're at it again.
You ought to wait your turn, Roy. But seeing that you're a doctor, I'll give you professional courtesy.
I've just been waiting for a chance to catch you passing out that tonic.
Then you're in luck. Open wide.
What? That's all I need.
Roy, let me explain.
Let me explain. I have been trying to stop that little witch doctor's illegal practice of medicine ever since she came here, and I finally got a witness that can do it. Me.
But, Roy, please.
And let me tell you another reason I'm so happy this happened. Because at lunch today, when you forget your wallet, I won't be there to pay the check.
Hi, how much tonic did y'all pass out?
Just 2 doses. One girl and Dr. Clyburn.
And Miss Jane said to come back and pass the rest out later?
We wasn't thinking, Granny. It would be hard for him to tend to the banking business with all that high-powered tonic sloshing around inside of him.
Ellie, it's the best batch I ever made. Why, Dr. Clyburn pert near flew out that office after he took it.
Hey, speaking of spring tonic, where's Bessie?
Oh, she's out back waiting for you to come home.
You mean that stuff ain't wore off yet?
Take a look.
Ellie Mae, tell her I ain't interested. Doggone!
Don't worry, Jethro. She'll get over it.
But that'll take hours. Them's my bananas.
Oh, here you are.
Oh, get out of my office, Milburn. I'm through talking. Granny is going to face charges for practicing and dispensing medicine without a license.
But that tonic she was passing out was root beer.
Good. That's another charge. Fraud.
Please, boy, let's talk about it over lunch. My treat.
Well,
there's no need to go out. I stopped on the way. American cheese on the white.
that is my lunch.
Well, half of it is.
Out.
You can have the pickle.
I have patience waiting.
Granny's intentions are good. She's just a little unconventional.
Unconventional? She makes Baron von Frankenstein look like Dr. Spock.
You've always said that the medical profession is badly understaffed. And she just wants to help.
Well, she's going to by staying out of it. And the two of us are going to see to it that she does just that.
Two of you?
Myself and the judge.
Oh, no. Before I let you put that sweet little old account behind bars, I'll swallow every pill in this jar.
Help yourself. They're cotton balls.
Oh, please, Roy. Let Granny come down and watch you. See what modern medicine is like, and when she does, she'll know how far behind she is and quit of her own accord.
Absolutely not, Milburn.
All right. You forced me to do this. What are we? 12 stories up? Oh, this is going to make some very ugly headlines if you refuse me and they find a body lying down there.
Milburn. Now, wait. Don't do anything foolish. Don't jump.
Who's talking about jumping? It's your body they're going to find. Oh, Roy. Give it a chance. Let Granny come down and observe. I'm begging you.
Oh, stop. If you're that desperate, I'll think about it.
Thank you. Bless you. How can I ever show my gratitude, my appreciation? Say, what about taking my half of the sandwich?
Granny, what y'all got up for?
Dr. Clyburn called. Wants me to come down to his office to talk medicine with him.
Yeah, Ellie told us, but how come the flowers and ribbons?
Jeff, just 'cause I'm a physician don't mean I can forget I am a woman.
Well, which one you trying to be now?
Hush up.
Granny, here's your doctoring bag. Put in the vanilla extract like you said.
Perfume, too.
It ain't perfume. It's for making remedies to show Dr. Clyburn.
Is that what this roast chicken and homemade pumpkin pie is for?
Never mind. You and Ellie go get the truck and take me down to his office.
Yes, ma'am.
Granny, if I didn't know better, I'd swear you had your cap set for Dr. Clyburn.
Hogwash. This is nothing but a professional visit.
Now stop it and tell me why you're doing this. You never gave 2 hoots for Dr. Clyburn before.
Well, he never do a hoot for me. But now that he's calling me up and asking me down to his office and all, well, maybe we finally got something to hoot about.
He sure has done a turnaround.
That was an awful good batch of spring tonic he got a dose of.
Believe me, Granny, that tonic he took has nothing to do with it.
I probably should have had you down here long before this. I just hope it isn't too late.
Oh, it's never too late, Dr. Clyburn. Can I call you Roy?
Oh, Roy will be fine.
Dandy. Then you don't have to call me Dr. Granny. Just call me Granny. Or, Daisy.
Granny will be fine.
You know, I kind of thought that my tonic had something to do with you asking me here today. But Jed said he didn't think so.
Well, Jed was wrong. I've restrained myself for a long time, but after you tonicked me this morning, I knew I had to do something.
Always was a great little icebreaker.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, nothing. What's in there?
Oh, well, come on in. I'll show you. This is where I see most of my patients.
Uh-huh. What's that music?
Oh, it's background for relaxing.
Well, first let's get to know one another better, and then we can dance.
That smell. It's like vanilla.
It's vanilla extract. I even got it behind my ears.
Oh? Well, would you like to wash up?
Ain't you the kidder? Well, I'm glad to see you ain't again taking a little nip now and then, Roy.
Well, I wouldn't drink that stuff. Why, that'll make you blind.
Well, I grant you gotta know when you've had enough.
Let's get down to business.
All right.
With the equipment and instruments I keep in this office, I can perform many types of minor operations.
All right, then. Let's see you start carving this chicken. And after we've eaten, we'll see about that dance.
Come on and drink some more catnip tea now. It'll work again the tonic.
You heard from Granny?
Well, no, sir, Paul. I've been keeping Bessie company. She's still pining for Jethro.
Well, that's too bad.
Yeah, and the worst part is, well, he's been treating her just like an animal.
Yeah, well, Ellie, Bessie is an animal, and she better start forgetting about Jethro. Sorry, Bessie. Oh, hello? Well, Granny, how you doing down there?
You gotta pick me up here at Dr. Clyburn's office right away.
He ain't made no improper advances to you, has he?
He ain't even made a proper one. I thought at first my tonic wasn't working. But the trouble is, he's too worried to think of romance.
Worried about what?
He's failing in his profession. In the 2 hours I've been here, he ain't had one patient. No. And all that time, he's been trying his heart out to convince me he's a good doctor. How? Well, telling me how good trained he is and how modern doctors need all this fancy equipment like he's got. And he's coming now. I gotta hang up now.
Here we are, Granny.
Won't you even have a little piece of pie, Roy?
No, Granny. Now, this is an electrocardiograph. Can't do a really complete physical examination without one.
Oh, that's nice, Roy. I'll bet you could give a dandy examination with that. You ever had a patient?
This costs $1,300, and what you've seen is only a sample of the modern equipment that I have here.
I ain't never seen so much stuff. Too bad there ain't nobody around to try it out on.
Yes? Who? Oh, now, didn't you tell her that this was my afternoon? All right, have her go into room B. Yes. I'm sorry, Granny, I didn't expect this, but I have a patient.
Oh, praise be. Don't get excited.
Oh, she's very influential in society, but the worst kind of a hypochondriac. Come along while I get her x-rays.
Doctor?
Go right in, Mr. Longprey.
Granny. I'm helping Dr. Clyburn.
Good. Perhaps you can do something for me. He doesn't seem to take a proper interest in my case.
And I think I know why. Before you come in, he described you as the worst kind of a hypochondriac. I'm going to help you. In my practice of medicine, it don't matter what religion you are.
I beg your pardon.
Now, what's your complaint?
Well, it's rather general. I'm a little short of breath. I can't sleep.
Stop right there. I can tell the rest by looking at you. First off, that corset's too tight.
What?
Get rid of it. Let the blood percolate. And them shoes are too small. Try some practical ones. And them hands. How long has it been since them hands done any work around the house?
I have 8 servants. I don't need to work.
Yes, you do. And the sooner, the better. Now, you go on. Try scrubbing the floor, washing the walls, and you'll sleep, believe me. Now, walk. And don't ride. Take them shoes off and walk home. Go on. And cut the stays in that corset.
Mrs. DeLongpray just left here in a rage. You were supposed to be with me. What did you say to her?
Nothing. Just that her corset and her shoes were a little too snug. She was mad.
Mad? She said she'd personally see that I lost every patient I had.
Well, look on the bright side, Roy. You ain't got too many to lose.
Granny, you'd better leave. I think I'm getting a little faint.
You must be hungry. Have some chicken. And maybe you better have a piece of pie, too. And then he sort of let out a yell and smashed my pie.
You did lose his last patient for him.
Yeah. Plus, it must be awful. Seeing something you put so much into, your whole livelihood going down the drain.
He has had an awful run of bad luck lately.
Yeah. And then, too, this ain't exactly the hand of a natural-born healer.
That's probably why he had you to come down there, to give him help. I bet you didn't care nothing about romancing you.
Who asked you?
Well, anyway, we gotta help Dr. Clyburn. We gotta figure out a way to get him some patients. Jethro, you thought of anything yet?
It's just a matter of time, Uncle Jet. I got my giant brain and 6 grades worth of education working on it.
Yeah. Well, in the meantime, I think I know a way Dr. Clyburn can get the jump on them other Beverly Hills doctors.
Well, how, Paul?
By doing something none of the rest of them have thought of yet. Advertising.
Good idea, Jim.
What is it, Roy? What was that message about coming right over? Some emergency?
Granny called to have me watching television at this hour. Said she had a surprise for me.
Uh-oh. That sounds bad. What is it?
I don't know. I'm almost out of tranquilizer.
Here's Granny.
All right. Is it working? Are we on? Howdy there. This is Dr. Granny telling you there's one other first-class physician in Beverly Hills, Dr. Roy Clyburn, the healer with a heart. I want to show you a typical Clyburn cure. Here's a man afore seeing Dr. Roy Clyburn, tired, run down, feeling poorly. Now, here's the same man after seeing Dr. Clyburn. Vigor restored, full of the dickens, a satisfied customer. Now I want you to all go down to the Beverly Crestview Medical Building and give this man your business. He's really up against it. And here's a special offer. To the first 50 folks, a dose of my own spring tonic. All right, turn it off. How's that, Sid?
Great, Granny.
If that don't get your poor old Roy some patience, nothing will. I said turn it off. It ain't, huh?
Well, thanks for having us over, Roy.
The only way you will leave this room is through that window.
But you're on the medical board. They know you wouldn't advertise.
Who cares about them? I'll never have another patient once this gets around.
Roy, I'll use you.
Milburn, you'll need me.
Where's Dr. Granny?
Dr. Granny has retired permanently.
Oh, I wanted to thank her. I decided to take her orders, and after I'd walked home and scrubbed some floors, I took a nap and slept like a baby. I liberated myself from top to bottom. No more girdle. And look at my new shoes. I must be getting back to the charity bazaar. Everybody in Beverly Hills is there.
Everybody? Then they didn't see the commercial.
I'm telling them all about Granny's firm approach to medicine. I hope you are going to keep up her fine work.
You bet I am. And the next time you come here, I want to see 5 pounds off those hips.
Oh, thank you, Doctor.
It's a nice feeling to help somebody out, ain't it, family?
It is.
Yeah. I feel so good, I'm gonna up and take Bessie for a ride.
Well, she may not want to go, Jethro. She's over that spring tonic.
Tonic or no, I ain't gonna be turned down by no ape. Come on, Bessie, I'll take you for a ride.
Looks like Bessie has finally gotten over her crush on Jethro.
Yeah, but now what are you going to do about him? Up all year round.
Now, you know Miss Drysdale wouldn't hold still for that. She claims to give the neighborhood a black eye.
I'd like to give the neighborhood a black eye, commencing with her.
Now, let's just be glad she's out of town for a spell and enjoy it while we can.
You're gonna get me a goat and some pigs and chickens, ain't you?
Everything you're homesick for.
Now, I want my soap kettle over there. And you can string me a clothesline from that corner post over there.
Oh, Granny! Miss Shane just drove in a gate with Mr. and Miss Flat and Mr. Scruggs.
Land sakes, they're early. My company riddles ain't ready yet. I gotta dice me some shad gizzards from a fish head stew.
Now, Granny, don't jump your traces.
Ellie, you go grate me some parsnips and some onions from a goat cheese dip. And some turnips for the desserts.
Granny, you know Lester and Earl don't expect all this. They's home folks.
Yeah, but Gladys is with them. And she's a city woman and a movie star. Why, I bet you she has goat cheese dip and turnip ice cream every day.
Did you say Miss Flat is a movie star?
Not yet, Ellie. She's making what they call a screen test over to my studio.
Well, aren't you coming in, darling?
No, Lester. Miss Hathaway's going to drive me right to the studio for wardrobe fittings.
You're both going to miss Granny's victuals.
Yeah. Actually, I'm sure she's much too nervous to eat right now. That's true.
Well, good luck, darling.
Thank you. And I really do appreciate this, Lester.
No more than you deserve.
I promise you this. If my screen test isn't a success, I'll be content to go back to Tennessee and be just plain everyday Mrs. Lester Flat, housewife.
Fair enough.
And if it is a success, we'll all be watching you on the screen as Gladys the Lovely, movie star.
Wish me luck. Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 Lester, did she say Gladys the Lovely?
Yeah, that's a name one of those publicity fellas made up.
I kind of hope she don't get famous.
What do you mean?
Well, folks might go to calling you by her name. I don't know how that'd sit back in Tennessee. Lester the Lovely and Earl Scruggs.
Now, you ain't got nothing to worry about. That screen test ain't gonna make Gladys a movie star.
I wouldn't be too sure. She's awful pretty, sings a fine song. She's got a lot going for her.
Yeah, and I got a lot of going for me, too.
Like what?
Like she don't know it, but I've arranged for Jethro to direct her.
Jethro, what you doing with the fancy funnel?
Oh, this here's what you call a megaphone. You holler through it.
You going to a hog calling?
Oh, no, sir. I'm going over to your movie studio and direct Miss Flat's screen test. Oh, I changed my name. C.B. DeVodine. You can call me CB.
Thanks. Miss Flatt asked for you, did she?
Oh, no, sir. Mr. Flatt did. He wants to surprise his wife.
I just might do it. Come in.
Hi, Jen.
Howdy, Jen. Howdy, boys. Welcome, welcome. Where's Gladys?
She went right over to the studio.
Hi, Mr. Flatt. Mr. Scruggs. I'm all set to direct.
Well, good, good. Now, remember, Jethro.
Call me CB.
Remember, CB, I'm counting on you to direct every move Gladys makes.
Don't you worry, Mr. Flatt. When I get done with your wife, she's going to be what they call a finished actress.
That'll do it. Miss Flatt, if you'd like to relax for a couple of minutes, we'll light your stand in.
Oh, I didn't know I had to stand in.
Oh, yes.
I have volunteered.
Well, thank you, Miss Hathaway.
My pleasure. It seems the critical lighting areas are the blonde hair and the blue gown.
Oh, well, fine. Then you can certainly fill my shoes.
Your shoes, yes.
All right. Hey, where's the makeup man that done this to Miss Flatt?
What do you think you're doing?
I'm trying to save what's left of this beautiful woman. Hey, turn off them hot lights. You done melted her down to skin and bone. Don't worry, ma'am. You won't have to go home in that condition. I said to turn out them lights. You done ruined her figure.
Jethro, the lights have nothing to do with her figure. She's a stand-in.
She is a cave-in. Somebody better get busy and put her back the way they found her. I'm telling you, fellas, if her husband sees her, somebody's going to Knuckle City.
Jethro?
Oh, hell, now, that's more like it. I told you not to worry. All right, now, quiet on the set. This is your director, CB DeBote speaking. Now, when I say action, I don't want nobody to move. I want you to get it on. Move, get out.
You wouldn't pull my leg, would you?
No, ma'am, I'm the director. I'm the director. Let's have the leg puller over here. Call me CB, ma'am.
You're not serious about directing my test, are you?
Oh, yes, ma'am. Your husband wants you to have the very best. I weren't supposed to tell you it was his idea. He wanted to surprise you.
I can't believe Lester would do this.
Oh, yes, ma'am. He loves you a heap. All right, now, down to them marks. Unpack them grips. Move the broads over with the babies and get rid of the junior.
Gladys,
can't we talk him out of this?
I doubt it, but maybe you can sing him out of it.
What do you mean?
Hey, what's going on here? Oh, howdy, Miss Jane.
Oh, greetings, CB. Gladys was just telling us how moved she is to have you as her director.
I could cry.
Oh, shucks.
Jethro, I want you to sit right over here while I sing to you.
Oh, but generally, the director sits over next to the camera and yells at the actors.
Yes, I know, but I want you to speak to me with your eyes. Direct me with your expression. Inspire me with your nearness.
Roll a tape. No slate. Let's have the music.
I love the looks of you, the lure of you, the sweet of you, the pure of you, the eyes, the arms, the mouth, the east, west, north, and the south of you. I'd like to gain complete control of you and handle even the heart and soul of you. So love at least a small percent of me do, 'cause I love all of you. I'd love to gain complete control of you and handle the heart and soul of you. So love at least a small percent of me do, 'cause I love all
and throw some water on our director.
Bring along a Davy John, a hot corn, cold corn, bring along a Davy John, a hot corn, cold corn, bring along a Davy John. Farewell, Uncle Bill, see you in the morning. Yes, sir. Upstairs, downstairs, out in the kitchen. Upstairs, downstairs, out in the kitchen. Upstairs, downstairs, out in the kitchen. See Uncle Bill just a raring in a pitching. Yes, sir. Hot corn, cold corn, bring along a Davy John. Hot corn, cold corn, bring along a Davy John. Hot corn, cold corn, bring along a Davy John. Farewell, Uncle Bill, see you in the morning. Yes, sir.
Boys, you never sounded better.
You deserve another helping of fish head stew.
Albert Clampett speaking. Why, sure is. Just a minute. Mr. Flat, it's your wife calling from the studio.
Why don't you talk to her?
Why, me?
Well, she talks to me all the time.
Not like she's going to talk to you now.
Hello, darling. How'd the screen test go?
Just marvelous, Lester.
What did you say? Marvelous. Well, didn't Jeff... who directed it?
My director's right here. I'll put him on.
I done it for you, Mr. Flat.
Thank you, Jethro.
Just call me the star maker.
Oh, honey, here's my stand-in.
Congratulations. Your wife was just great. Of course, the verdict won't be official until the film is processed, but that'll only take 3 days.
Honey, let's move into the best hotel in Beverly Hills and make this next 3 days our second honeymoon. Lester? Lester? Hello?
Want me to hang up the phone, Mr. Flat? Mr. Flat?
See if he answers to Mr. DeLovely.
We're going to spend 3 days here?
Longer if you want.
How do you like it, Gladys? Are you happy?
Happy isn't the word, Granny.
It's just as nice inside. Come on in.
This is Henrietta, Mrs. Flat. She likes to roost on the foot of your bed, and in the morning she'll lay a nice fresh egg right on your pillow.
Thank you, Ellie Mae.
I didn't realize things would be this bad, Gladys. No lights, no running water, pigs under the house, chickens on the bed. But don't you worry. If things get too rough, you just tell me. We'll hop the first plane back to Nashville.
Gladys, you'll never be able to stand this. That chicken will be squawking all night.
He sure will, when I get through with him.
Him?
We'll see who chickens first. Henrietta or Lester?
You got to admit, Jed, Lester and me was right.
She does appear to be happy in that little cabin. Howdy, Jethro.
Hi.
That woman has took to country living like a duck takes to water.
Yes, you can't learn fast enough. How to milk a goat, how to grind corn.
How to make soap, how to do a washing outside.
How to stir off sorghum.
How to make hoe cakes and hominy grits.
Lester?
Gladys, put down that axe. I'm husking fresh shucks for that mattress just as fast as I can.
I just want you to chop some wood for the fire under my kettle.
I done chopped a whole cord.
Oh, well, darling, I'm sorry, but it takes a lot of wood to boil your clothes.
Boil my clothes? Gladys, what are you doing?
Granny said this is a way to get clothes clean country style.
Gladys, is this my red jacket?
No, that's your white jacket, Lester. Your red jacket's on the bottom. Now, hurry up and chop the wood, sweetie. And I want you to grind some corn so I can make some hoe cake and grits.
Honey, you don't know how to cook.
I've got 3 whole days to learn. Isn't it a beautiful night, Lester?
I wouldn't know.
It is. The air is full of romance.
That's smoke.
Oh, honey, forget that old fire. Let's dance.
Dance?
Yes, after all, it's our second honeymoon. I don't think you love me anymore.
Why, sure I do, honey. But I done shucked 8 bushels of corn, chopped 4 cords of wood, and ground a whole barrel of meal and chased that goat pretty near to town and back. I'm beat.
But, Lester, this is only Wednesday. What's going to happen by Friday?
You might be a widow.
Well, now, on Monday, I'm your darling. On Tuesday, I'm your baby. But on Wednesday, you don't get around to me. I don't want a part-time lover. Can't take a part-time lover. Won't have a part-time lover, no siree. I need your hugging. I need your kissing. It's your hugging and your kissing I've been missing. Now, if I'm not your one and only, I'd rather go on feeling lonely till the day the right one comes my way. I must refuse a part-time lover. Can't use a part-time lover. Gotta have a full-time lover every day.
Morning, everybody.
Morning, Earl.
Well, there's Lester's friend. I heard you two running around last night.
Ellie Mae, get that critter out of here. A kitchen ain't no place for a goat.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, I'll take her up to my bedroom till she gets to feeling better.
I mean, put her at... No, well, sit down, Earl.
You kind of duded up for breakfast, ain't you?
Lester and me's supposed to have some publicity pictures taken. Has anybody seen the honeymooner this morning?
He must be up. I heard him chopping wood at the crack of dawn.
Chopping wood, huh?
He must have got his second wind. What happened to your jacket?
Gladys boiled it.
Boiled your jacket?
Yeah, that ain't nothing. Look at this.
How come your shirt and your pants ain't shrunk?
I slept in them.
What for?
I had to have something between me and that corn shuck mattress.
Well, don't worry about the publicity pictures. We can wear white coats.
This is my white coat.
Sit down, Lester, and have some breakfast.
No, thank you, Granny. I had one of Gladys's hoe cakes first thing this morning.
Well, that ain't enough to hold a man that was chopping wood at the crack of dawn.
I wasn't chopping wood. I was trying to slice that hoe cake.
Well, if it was so hard, what did you eat it for?
I had to have something to get the taste of her grits out of my mouth. You can gravel a walk with them things.
Let me take your jacket, Lester. Maybe I can help it some.
You sure can't hurt it, son.
Come on, Lester, sit down and have some coffee.
What are you staring at, Earl?
Them bags under your eyes. Ain't nobody gonna call you Mr. DeLovely today.
You look mighty wrung out.
I'll be honest with you, boys. I'm so tired I couldn't yell suey if the pigs had me down.
You think you can take 2 more days of the joys of country living?
No, I don't, but there's one consolation. Neither can Gladys. That woman's got to be dead on her feet.
Well, if she is, she sure makes a fine-looking corpse.
Good morning.
Morning, Gladys.
Come on, Lester, let's go for a swim.
Oh, it's too cold to swim.
Oh, no, it's not. I just did 30 lengths of the pool, and it's wonderful. It's so exhilarating. Come on.
Gladys saying, but one thing would get me in the water this morning, I've already been baptized.
Oh, Lester, come on. I'll teach you the Australian crawl.
He's just barely able to do the Tennessee limp.
Are you sure you won't come swimming with me?
I better not, honey.
Well, I'm going to swim another 30 lengths, and then I'm going to play some tennis, and then I'm going for a long walk with Ellie. And when I get back, let's all have a square dance. Oh, swing your partner, don't you?
Poor woman, little does she know she's only got 2 more days to live.
Now stop worrying about your clothes, fellas. These'll be great publicity pictures.
Yeah, Lester, you fill out Jethro's clothes pretty good.
That's more than you do for Ellie's.
Okay, fellas. Now give me a fast chorus or something, and I'll snap some candid shots while you're playing.
Hey, mister, hey, would you like to take some pictures of Hollywood's greatest star maker? Sure. Fire away. You? In sophisticated showbiz circles, I is known as the high hog at the trough.
I thought it was going to take 3 days.
The lab worked all night and got the film processed.
And it was good, huh?
Great. Gladys! Congratulations. The test is a success, and they have a contract ready for you to sign.
Oh,
I give up, honey. We'll get a place and settle down in Hollywood.
no, we won't. We're going to take the first plane back to Nashville.
But you can be Gladys to Lovely.
And he can be Lester to Lovely.
I've changed my mind about being a movie star. I just want to be this man's wife.
Gladys, I ain't one to thump a free melon, but how come?
Well, I never realized how much you love me, Lester. Any man that can eat my horrible hoe cake and not complain.
I've eaten worse things.
You have?
Yeah, your grits.
Why so gloomy, dear boy?
They're taking my Cinderella back to Nashville.
Cheer up, Star Maker.
Now, where am I going to find me another one of... Miss Jane, let me hear you say, I want the east, west, north, and the south of you.
I want the east, west, north, and the south of you.
Come on, we're going to make a screen test.
Me, Jethro?
You won't believe this. When I started to work on her, she didn't look one bit better than you.
We gotta catch the thief!
What is it, Granny? What's missing?
I knowed I should have kept it under lock and key. Letting it lay out there in the open like that was too much temptation.
Well, what's missing, Granny?
They didn't even touch the silver. Headed right for the Malibus. Over 50 bars of my homemade life soap.
Granny, good as it is, I don't know nobody who'd risk jail to steal your soap.
Just name any movie star. Why, they'd do worse than that. To get my skincare beauty secret.
My soap?
Of course. Ellie, tell your pa why my skin looks the way it does today.
Suppose it's because you've been out in the sun and the wind too long.
Who asked you?
You did, Granny.
Ellie, you seen any strangers prowling around Granny's live soap?
Or movie stars?
No, but Jethro toted it all out of there. Maybe he's seen somebody.
What?
Jethro took it?
Yes, sir. He says for his nude business, there ain't no soap can touch it.
All right, Bessie, we's all set for my grand opening. You ready to take off with my advertising campaign? What do you mean, no? All you gotta do is float up a couple 1,000 feet and toss out these handbills.
Jethro!
Howdy, Jet. I was gonna wait till I had my first customer before I called you, but what do you think of my new car wash?
What? Sometimes you act like you got grits for brains. You know how many of these places there already is in Beverly Hills?
Not like mine. This is the only one in the whole world that'll wash your car in just 5 seconds.
It is.
Yeah, that's because I'm the only fella that's smart enough to think of dunking them.
Dunking them?
It gets the car spanking clean, top and bottom. It's my own invention. You see, I just put the car in them chains over yonder and hoist it up with them ropes. It's hooked up to this block and tackle at either end. Then I just haul the car out over the water and slacken off and drop it in. Then I just slush it around a little bit and lift it out over to this side and let it drip dry. How about that? And what's more, for 10 cents extra, I clean the whole inside of the car, too. I just leave the windows open. What's the matter? I forget something?
For one thing, the shingle you're going to need for your pants when Granny finds out what happened to her soap.
Oh, wait, that's the secret to this whole operation. You see, even in cold water, Granny's lye soap cuts grease just like that.
Boy.
Of course, it is kind of tough on car paint, too. But I don't care much about repeat business.
You got 24 hours to drain this pond, pull down them ropes, and get this place back to normal.
Oh, come on, Uncle Jed. I'm going to clean up. I'm going to set this world on fire.
You're going to clean up, all right. Everything. Or you're going to end up with a seat of your britches on fire.
Well, if it ain't the king of the coral worship.
Oh, yeah? If I'd have got my handbills out when I wanted to, I'd have been turning the customers away now. It's all that dad blame Bess's fault.
What do you mean it's Bess's fault?
That monkey ain't nothing but a big hairy chicken.
Where's that soap filching Jethro?
Now, calm down, Granny. I've already got to the bottom of the trouble.
That's what I want to do. Where is he?
I'll help you make some more soap, but you won't need them hickory hide heaters.
It's the young'uns that need 'em, and the woodshed. Then we'd see how much mischief they could get into.
Now, Granny. I think it's more like they got too much time on their hands. I might go down and see can Mr. Drysdale find something for him.
You're wasting your wind. The couple of times he did put 'em to work, they were back home the same day.
I know.
I figure betwixt Ellie's secretarying and Jethro's ciphering, they made the other workers look sluggish.
Good morning, Miss Hathaway. You remember my nephew and namesake, little Milburn Drysdale?
How do you do, Miss Hathaway?
Hello, Milby.
His parents asked me to keep an eye on him for a few hours while they're gone.
Where have they gone?
Europe.
Oh, Chief.
Oh, I'm just taking care of him for the day. Tomorrow he starts boarding school. Milby, why don't you in my office and play? I'll be right in.
Yes, sir, Uncle Milburn.
Oh, he's a fine youngster. A credit to the Drysdale family.
Chief, how did you get stuck with keeping that miserly little monster again?
Just a minute, Miss Hathaway. Last year when you took care of Milby, he was just going through a transition phase.
I know, like the wolf man.
Come on now, he's a fine lad.
He is a grasping, avaricious, crafty, conniving little money grubber.
Yes, everyone says he reminds them of me as a boy.
At the age of 6, when other little kiddies were playing hide and seek, Milby had started his first business.
So every kid has a lemonade stand?
Milburn opened a pawn shop. Chief, he needs other interests. He needs to go places and do things with someone he looks up to. So someone big and tall and strong.
I agree. You can have him all day.
Never again.
But I can't get away. You've got to take care of him.
Not even if you give me a whip and a chair.
Well.
Oh, hello, Uncle Milby. I hope you don't mind my borrowing this book from your desk.
Oh, not at all, my boy. A sympathetic look at Ebenezer Scrooge. That's one of my favorites. Now, what would you like to do today?
Well, a real fun thing is making money. I've got my eye on some property in the valley.
I see. Well, how are you going to earn all that money?
I could start by betting you $5 that in 30 seconds your face will turn blue. Okay?
All right. I'll take that wager, but just to give you a lesson in gambling. Never bet except on a sure thing.
I don't. Remember, you taught me that last year.
Blue? Sure. Well, little Milby, you certainly got the best of me that time. What would you like to do now?
I'd like to collect my $5. And then I'd like to do what we did last year. You know, run barefoot around the vault.
I'd like that too, my boy, but I'm very busy today.
Mr. Clampett is here to see you.
Mr. Clampetts, a very important man. Milburn, please stop crying for Uncle Milburn. Mr. Clampett's my favorite depositor.
He's got $70 million.
Something wrong in here?
How do you do, Mr. Clampett? My name is Milburn Drysdale.
Now, Mr. Clampett, as I understand it, you're worried Jethro and Ellie may have too much time on their hands.
Yeah, well, you see, there just ain't enough work on the place. Even with all the chores Granny and me can think up, they still got a good hour a day with nothing to do.
Water, Mr. Clampett?
Oh, no thanks, son.
Coffee? Tea? Milk?
He's a fine boy. He has a great career ahead of him.
Yeah, he's already a pretty good waiter.
Pillow for your head?
Oh, no thanks.
That's fine, Milby. Now, why don't you sit on the sofa and read, huh?
Oh, it's all right. I have my bank book.
Well, now, getting back to the young'uns. Ellie is kind of a problem. You see, once you toss out secretary...
Yes, let's toss that out.
And when you come to Jethro, there's say, you don't know anybody that needs a professional eater, do you?
No, but don't worry. I'll come up with something to suit his talents and education.
Good. Well, he said he'll take anything at all, as long as it's a executive job.
All right. Well, you'll have to give me a little time. We're pretty swamped here today. I'll even have to find somebody to take care of Milby for me.
Well, why couldn't he spend a day over at my place?
Please, Uncle Milburn. Please, I can.
I think it'll be all right.
Yippee! Thank you, Uncle Milburn.
And you'll be giving Ellie a job at the same time. She'll be your babysitter. She's waiting outside. I'll go fetch her in.
Did you say a babysitter? For me?
Yeah. Here she is now.
But I'm 11 years old. Of course, I'm very insecure.
Ellie, you got a job. You're going to babysit little Milby there.
Howdy, Milby. You're the first human being I ever babysat for.
I am?
Yeah, but I ain't worried, because I'll just pretend you's an oversized monkey. Let's go, Milby.
Well, there you are, Milby. Make yourself to home.
Boy, would I love to go into the escrow in a place like this.
Sorry to disappoint you, Milby. It's got 32 rooms and 14 baths, but I don't think it's got an escrow.
What's the matter, Jethro?
I'm mad. Before I even got it going, I had to shut down my 5-second car wash.
A 5-second car wash? Why, you could make a fortune.
Yeah, I know. Say, for a little kid, Milby, you're pretty smart.
Business is my middle name.
Hey, how much schooling you had?
I finished the 6th grade.
Hey, I should have known. You can always pick out the fellers with the higher education.
Granny! I wonder where she is.
I don't know. You try the kitchen, I'll look upstairs.
Okay.
Granny!
All right, I'm coming. Where is the little tyke?
Hey, what you got there? What is all this?
Everything for the little young'un that Ellie Mae is babysitting with. I got blankets and bottles and diapers.
I reckon I didn't make myself too clear on the phone, and, you know, the baby we brung home is 11.
Well, 11-month-old baby will still need a lot of care. I can hardly wait to hold the infant in my arms again. Where is the little bundle?
Well, Milby is out with Jethro.
You left him out there with that big clock. Jethro, carry in little Milby and be very careful with him.
Hey, little Milby is a big boy.
Here he is.
Hi. He is big for 11 months, ain't he? Almost as big as Jethro was at that age. Wait a minute. You ain't no little baby.
That's what I've been trying to tell you, Granny. Milby's 11 years old.
How do you do, Granny? My name is Milburn Drysdale.
You're named after Mr. Drysdale?
Oh, not quite, Granny. Milby's middle name is Business.
Milby Business Drysdale. That's a real high tone.
Come on out to the kitchen, have some milk and a piece of pie.
I wonder if I could have Jethro show me around the house first.
Well, all right. When you're through, come on out.
Hey, Milby, you mean you was turning down a piece of pie for a look around the house? I thought you was an educated man.
Look at this.
Well, what about it? Just an old vase.
It's a Ming vase.
Oh, it's for flowers.
Jethro, Ming is a famous Chinese dynasty.
Well, maybe so. They's out of business by now. Mr. Drysdale says that vase is a couple thousand years old.
I'll give you $1 for it.
$1? For a couple thousand-year-old vase? I can't slicker you like that.
Then sell it to me for 50 cents.
Well, okay, sucker. Don't say I didn't warn you.
What was you heating all this milk for?
Well, I was expecting little Milky to be a tiny infant. And Jethro used to drink that much for his evening bottle.
Yeah, but you got to remember, even as a baby, Jethro had a mighty unusual hunger.
Yeah, there ain't many 3-day-old babies that can tie into a side of bacon like he does.
Especially when it was still attached to the hog. Seems like ever since, his body and his appetite have been trying to see which could get the biggest.
Yeah, too bad his brains didn't enter the race.
I believe it's Gainsborough.
I don't know his name, but he sure dresses funny.
I'd like to buy it, too.
Gee, Milby, you already bought an awful lot of stuff.
I told you, I'll give you a check when we get everything totaled up.
Okay, but, gee, I can't help feeling I'm taking advantage of a little kid. I mean, you're giving us $5 for this thing and don't even give off decent lots.
I'm buying it for a friend. He likes old junk and doesn't care what he spends.
Okay, then watch out, because I'm really taking you to the cleaners.
Swell. I'll give you $5 for the Gainsborough.
10.
$7.50.
Sold. Hot dog, is my Uncle Jed gonna be proud of me.
Here, sign your receipt.
I can't wait to tell you.
Why don't you wait until you can show him the check?
Okay. When he sees what a business genius I am, he'll let me run a 5-second car wash for sure.
Yeah, I want to see that. Will you show me how it works?
Right away. I'll flag down the first car I see and be ready for you in 5 minutes.
I'll be in the mortgage department. There may be a foreclosure.
I hate to interrupt your fun, but don't you think you should pick up Milby at the Clampetts?
Why? He's probably having the time of his life.
I don't doubt it, being just one bootlick away from $70 million.
I'll pick him up this evening. Now lay off. He's just a normal, high-spirited youngster.
Is it normal to be kicked out of 3 military schools in 1 year?
It happened.
For usury?
I don't care what the law says. 80% interest on a loan is not unreasonable.
I give up. Apparently, Milby is more important to you than the Clampett account.
That's your truck down there?
Yeah. Them bubbles is on account of the engine still running.
What happened?
Well, I couldn't get no cars to turn in the driveway, so I used the truck. Got it out yonder, and the ropes broke.
And this was your 5-second car wash?
Yeah. There is a few kinks in it yet. Oh, gone. The engine just died.
Gee, I was counting on you hauling away the things I bought with that truck.
Oh, I'll get it out. Well, I'm sure glad I drove such a hard bargain, selling all that stuff to you. At least I'll be able to show my Uncle Jed I've done something right.
But remember, you won't show him until I'm gone. You have the check, right?
Hey, how does a little kid like you get all your money anyhow?
I use my head. For instance, this morning, I got $5 out of my Uncle Milburn. Nothing to it.
How'd you do that?
Cost you 50 cents to find out.
50 cents? For a way to get $5? It's a deal. Pigeon, partner. Hey, Uncle Jed, Granny, I just found out the best way to make $5 you ever heard of.
Well, what is it?
I'll show you. I'll bet you $5 that in 30 seconds, your face is going to turn blue.
Jethro, I ain't a gambling man.
Go on, Jed. It's a sure thing.
All right, I'll bet you.
Okay, here we go.
All over my kitchen. How dare you come in here and make a mess like this, you big funnel brain!
Hey, no, wait a minute, Granny. I didn't
Hey, you big cabbage head!
Granny!
Jethro, I told you to stay out of trouble while Milby was here. What have you been up to now?
Well, do you want to hear the good or the bad news first?
I got a feeling either way I'm going to need my switches.
Now, you come on right over here and sit down. Well, reckon we might as well get the bad news out of the way first.
Well, it ain't that awful. It's just that I dropped the truck in the cement pond.
Where's the switches?
Sit right there, Granny. I'll fetch them.
Hey, now, hold on. Wait till you hear the good news. Oh, you'll forget all about the bad.
All right, start them jaws a-hopping fast.
Yeah, well, you know how this house is full of bric-a-brac and junk and paintings and stuff? Most of it hundreds of years old and just cluttering up the place? Well, I unloaded almost half a ton of it on that little Milby.
You what?
And he's not only taking it off our hands, he's paying almost $200 for it. How about that? Look at there. The good news just knocked her right over. Reckon I don't get no switching now, huh?
Not for the bad news, no, but you're going to get a first-class rump roasting for the good.
Hi, Uncle Milburn. Miss Hathaway, I'm glad you're here.
What's going on here? What is this?
I bought it for us. Every piece of fabulous antique. All I need is your check to pay for it. Partner?
What are you talking about?
You're gonna be proud of me. I conned it out of these hillbilly hicks for less than $200.
It's worth 1,000 times that.
I know. We'll sell it and make a fortune.
Yes. Yes, we'll get rich. Drysdale and Drysdale. Antiques. What? Oh, yes, of course. Get Mr. Clampett. Now, we'll see if you really bought this stuff.
I've got signed receipts from Simple Simon. You know Jethro?
Why, you little monster, you probably cost my biggest account.
Now, don't get excited, Uncle Milburn. How much do you want to forget the whole thing?
This is something you've been eating all your life, and you're not buying your way out of it.
It's gonna hurt you more than it does me.
Don't count on it.
Why, he sure cleaned out the place, didn't he?
I'm just glad we arrived before Milby resold everything.
The little fellow wanted it that bad, he should have asked. We'd probably give him most of the stuff.
It's Jethro's fault taking advantage of a sweet little fellow like that.
By the way, where's Jethro?
He's out back trying to get the truck out of the cement pond.
What's going on? Just disciplining my nephew, Mr. Clampett. I'll be right back and make amends for all this. Get in, Miss Hathaway.
You must have spanked him good. We could hear him yelling clean inside.
That's not what he was yelling about. He's used to spankings. I got him where it really hurts.
Oh, I forgot. You ain't. You're a pretty thing. Right in the corner where you are. Right in the corner where you are. Someone far from harbor you may guide across the bar. Right in the corner where you are. Oh, just what I need from a root cellar. This'll make a dandy shelf. The good Lord provides for the purest heart. Bringing in the sheep, bringing in the sheep. You will come rejoicing, bringing in the sheep.
Stop, thief!
Were you talking to me, Miss Drysdale?
You know very well I am. And I should have known that you were the thief who's been stealing my lumber.
Now, hold on. I found this board right there at the foot of the steps on my own property.
You're not only a thief, you're a liar.
Now, that ain't a nice thing to call your next-door neighbor, especially on such a pretty day.
It hasn't been a pretty day since you became my next-door neighbor. You peasant.
I hope you're writing all this down. Mr. Drysdale, you done reviled and persecuted me, but I forgive you 70 times 7. And though you covet what's rightfully mine, I give it to you with a glad heart. Because a kind deed turneth away wrath, and pride goeth before a fall. And her that is slow to anger is better than the mighty. For it is written, them that sows the wind will reap the whirlwind. But him that pours the milk of human kindness into the churn of life...
Oh, shut up and give me my lumber.
There it is, Paul.
Oh, so you've been cooking again, have you?
Yes, sir. Special just for you.
Well, would you look at that? It's a long time since I've seen one of these. Yes, sir, that's a dandy. What is it?
Well, it's a sponge cake. And there's a glass of milk to dunk it in.
Well, doggy, it's a sponge cake. Why, it's light as a feather. I'll bet you that rascal will really sop up the milk.
Well, it ought to. I put 4 sponges in it. Granny, what happened? Did you fall in the pond?
I got knocked in the pond.
Ellie, go fetch your granny a blanket.
Fetch my shotgun.
What for?
For that big, fat, ornery daughter of Beelzebub next door.
Now, Granny, you promised me no more scrapping. You promised me to abide in peace with Sister Drysdale.
Please tell him what happened. Give him the sign.
Suppose you tell me.
Here you are, Granny.
I said fetch my shotgun. We're feuding with the Drysdales right down to the last man.
Go get Jethro.
I don't care if it was an accident. Now, you go over there and apologize to Granny.
Apologize? I should call the police and demand an arrest.
I'm not asking you to go to jail. Just apologize.
Her arrest. She stole my lumber. When are you going to stop siding with those hillbillies against me?
When you deposit $67 million in my bank.
That's only money. I'm your wife, your mate. For 27 years, I've shared your bed and board.
Please, not while I'm eating. Oh, now, Margaret. This whole thing is just a tempest in a teapot. Let Granny have the wood. What's a few lousy pieces of lumber?
They happen to be specially cut redwood planks to frame in my new dahlia beds. I'm determined to win first prize this year.
Okay. But promise, no more fighting with Granny.
All right, if she leaves me alone, I'll leave her alone.
Fair enough. Well, good luck with your dahlia, dear.
Oh, I'm not depending on luck. I've engaged an expert to help me.
Fine, I hope he's just great.
He should be. He charges $100 a day.
$100 a day?
Yeah, he's an expert.
Yeah, so is Jesse James.
Jethro, you seen your granny around?
No, sir, Uncle Jed. Hey, is there any more of that cake around?
Any more? Did you eat the one that was here?
Oh, yes, sir.
How was it?
Good, but springy. When I bit into it, it kind of fought back. Funny thing about that cake, it was light as a feather going down, but the more milk I drink, the heavier it sits. I think some of the threads from the flour sack got into it, too.
On your feet, men. We're marching into battle against the Drysdales.
Hot dog!
Wait a minute, come here. All right, come on. Stand back, Granny.
All right, there. But I ain't surrendering my sword. It was my grandpappy.
Okay.
Well, Paul ain't gonna feud to Drysdale?
No, Ellie, we ain't.
Oh, shucks, Uncle Jed. We was just going to capture him and fetch him back here.
Now, why would we want to do that?
Have you seen their new upstairs maid?
Now, listen, all of you. I know that Granny and Mrs. Drysdale has had a little run-in.
Run-in? Why, I was mean-mouthed, board-whomped, and pond-ducked. I called her sister. She called me thief and liar. I cast my bread upon the waters, and she throwed me in after it.
Let's go feud.
Yeah, well, hold on.
Jed, we would have feuded for much less back in the hills.
We ain't back in the hills. You gotta remember that city folks like Mrs. Drysdale is much more loose with their talk.
And somebody ought to button her lip.
Granny, it just could be that she's powerful sorry for what she said.
Then why don't she come over and apologize?
How about letting her send her maid?
We all know what a prideful woman she is. So, Granny, why don't you meet her halfway?
No, I won't.
You'd put a star in your crown.
Nothing do.
Granny, I know how much you like hymn singing. Now, why don't you let a hymn of happiness drive the hate from your heart?
No.
I know a dandy. One of your favorites. I got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Down in my heart. Down in my heart. I got a joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Down in my heart. Sing it, sister. I got a joy, 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 joy down in my heart.
$10 a piece for dahlia bulbs?
Darling, these are new and original varieties. We're going to put a different variety in each bed.
At these prices, we should put them in my vault.
I'm to have the honor of naming them.
Oh, how exciting.
Isn't it? I've decided to name one for Daddy, one for Sonny, one for myself, and the fourth for the wonderful man that made all this possible.
Oh, really?
Yes, Mr. Ted.
Excuse me, Chief, you're wanted on the telephone.
Now, since I'm paying Mr. Wonderful $100 a day, suppose you get him busy.
We're ready for the groundbreaking ceremonies, Mr. Ted.
Groundbreaking. I'm the one he's breaking.
Mrs. Drysdale, I'm terribly sorry, but my shovel has disappeared.
Well, that's strange. It was right there beside those redwood planks. Wait a minute. I think I know where it might be.
Mr. Drysdale, I'm coming to meet you halfway. My heart is full of love and forgiveness. That's that Jethro. Always leaving tools strewn about. But I ain't gonna let it upset me. 'Cause I got joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Down in my heart. Down in my heart. 'Cause I got...
Stop, thief!
Well, Sister Drysdale, come to apologize, are you? You sorry you called me a thief?
Yes. You're no thief. You're a kleptomaniac.
Well, that's better. Now, let's join our voices in a hymn of happiness. Oh, we got joy, joy,
Give me
joy.
that shovel.
Now, wait a minute. Is it yours?
No, but I want it. Give it to me.
Oh, please, sister. Don't lust after my shovel. Let a song drive the demon of greed from your heart. Oh, we got joy, joy.
Give me that.
Please, sister, it'll purify your soul. Oh, we got joy.
Granny's coming? Did you meet Miss Drysdale?
Oh, yes, sir, down by the cement pile.
It was a
Miss
song
Drysdale-
that done it. Let's sing her welcome, youngsters.
Oh.
She's got the joy, 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 joy down in her heart. Down in her heart. Down in her heart. She's got the joy, joy, joy.
I tell you, Milburn, that little woman is a kleptomaniac. This time she tried to steal Mr. Ted's shovel.
With what I'm paying him, he can afford a new one.
All you ever think of is money. Can't you understand that compared to the social graces, money is nothing?
You could be committed for a statement like that. Hello? Oh, Mr. Clampett. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you, but I'm kind of worried about your wife.
Well, frankly, so am I. You did what? Threw Granny in a cement pond.
Yes, sir, and I'm afraid she's going to dry out real mean. She's about to swap her olive branch for a shotgun.
I'll see that Margaret apologizes.
I'll die first.
Granny might arrange that.
Of course, her gun's only loaded with rock salt and bacon rind, but that'll raise right smart of a well.
Well, I'll warn Margaret.
I'm not afraid of that little hillbilly hoodlum.
Mr. Drysdale, I think I hear Granny coming. I'll do what I can to head her off, but I'm afraid the fat's in the fire. Bye.
Well, Fats, you're in the fire.
Milburn, will you stop being insulting and face the facts? That woman is a common thief, a scavenger.
Mrs. Drysdale, I have apprehended the kleptomaniac. Ellie's chimp. Are you sure? Caught her red-handed. She was going through the hedge with another redwood plank and this dahlia bed marker.
Good work, Margaret. You confused Granny with his monkey. Now, are you going to apologize?
Yes. I'm sorry, dear.
Funny. Now you get over there and tell Granny you're sorry.
I shall never humble myself before that vicious little harpy. Never.
I ought to put her across my knee and... What's this silly thing?
It's a marker for one of the 4 dahlia beds.
Daddy?
Yes, she's naming that particular variety after her father.
Oh, yes. Now, wait a minute. I've got an idea that just might appease Granny. She loves flowers. Margaret!
Out of my way. I'm going to salt her hide and nail it to the barn door.
Oh, Granny. Join me in a chorus, Love Lifted Me.
No more songs, no more hymns. I raised my voice and she lowered the boom. I walked beside the still waters and she thrown me in.
That poor city woman don't know nothing about feuding.
She's about to get some on-the-job training.
Leastways, it won't be no sneak attack. I warned him.
In there, but trenches ain't gonna save you. I'm gonna count to 3 and then open fire. 1, 2, 3. That goes for the plank. This one here is for the shovel. Let go. Let go of my gun.
Well, you're doing better, Granny. This time you come back dry.
Ellie, fetch my jug.
How's your feud coming with Miss Drysdale?
Jed, she run in a hired killer on me.
Hired killer?
I tell you, Jed, he's a giant. A Goliath. He stands 9 or 10 foot tall and has the strength of 40 mules. He grabbed my shotgun and bent it double.
You don't need no more of that.
I ain't touched a drop. Ellie, fetch Jethro and the rest of the guns. I need help.
Now, hold on. You told us to stay out of that. You said this was tricks you and Miss Drysdale.
That was before she run that Philistine in on me. I tell you, Jed, he's a Goliath.
I'll fetch my slingshot.
Even my shotgun didn't stop him. I tell you, Jed, he's so big that he can't walk through that door.
Well, then stay in the house. You got nothing to worry about.
How's the feud going, Granny?
Jethro, I need you. Fetch your gun and come with me.
Yes, ma'am.
Never mind the gun, boy.
Oh, yeah, that's right, Granny. I'd rather fight that upstairs maid hand-to-hand.
Fighting, you got some eating to do.
Well, hot dog. There's one thing I like better than fighting. It's eating.
You may have to do a little of both.
Huh? Well, where are we going?
This here is parlor eating, boy.
Don't leave me here to fight that giant alone.
It's all right, Granny. Here's my slingshot.
Ellie, I'm a scrapper, but I ain't no David. That goomer is a good 12 foot tall.
Show him to me.
Oh, no, Ellie. I wouldn't go near him alone without the whole clan around me. And Jeb Stewart's cavalry.
Granny, you gonna spill by it?
Yeah, honey. You pour it for me. I don't want it to eat through the table. Thank you.
I don't blame you from trembling, Granny. Fellow 12 foot tall would scare anybody.
Well, maybe he ain't 12 foot. But he'll go 8 or better.
Well, that's still big enough to scare you.
Of course, maybe 8 is stretching it a mite. But he's a good 6 feet and strong as an ox.
Well, Granny, where are you
to bend my guns.
Milburn, please. I can't name Daddy's Dahlia after Granny.
You can and you will. And the other 3 varieties will be named for the rest of the Clampetts.
No, no.
Yes, yes. Either that or Mr. Ted and his bulbs go back to the hothouse.
It will be a fine gesture, Mrs. Drysdale, one that will ensure peace in our time.
Oh, hired hand gonna scare me. Turn that shite poke every way but loose. I'll hit him so hard it'll take him 3 days to walk back. He's digging graves. 4 of them.
How's it going, Mr. Ted?
Ah, Mrs. Drysdale, I'm all ready to put them in. Are those the markers?
Yes.
Ah, good. And what are the names?
Jed, Jethro, Ellie, and Granny.
Oh, yes, Granny. Is she the little old lady who shot at me?
Yes. We'll put her right here.
Would you like to help plant them?
May I?
Of course. But remember, they must be buried with the eyes up. Sure you want to do this, Mrs. Drysdale?
I'm afraid it's the only way to end the feud.
Nobody, please, don't do it. Not to sweet little innocent Ellie Mae and Jethro. No, Jed neither. He ain't to blame. He tried to talk me out of it, but I wouldn't listen to him. I'm to blame. Take me and spare the others. Throw the dirt on me. Ready to pay for my sins. One last request. Plant me a mite deeper. I don't want the chickens scratching me up.
What's going on out here?
It's all right, Mr. Drysdale. I'm crossing over Jordan with a song on my lips. I got a joy, 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 joy.
Get her out of there, yes.
I'm willing to go, Mr. Drysdale, if you just fill in them other graves.
Hey!
Those are flower beds.
Oh, Mrs. Drysdale and Mr. Ted are going to plant dahlias here.
You wouldn't josh a poor old corpse, would you?
Oh, Granny, don't be ridiculous.
Granny, you all right? Yeah, did you whip the Drysdale?
And big old go on. I done better than whoop 'em. I showed 'em the light. Put their feet on the paths of peace. They has done beat their swords into plowshares and plant flowers in my honor. Come in, you peace-loving dahlia diggers, and come in and sing them.
Joy, 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 down in my heart, down in my heart. Joy, 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 down in my heart, down in my heart.
Chuyện Chúa ban giao chuyện tình dần dâng vẫn thân mỗi mong manh nhói nhói và bớt sức con xin vâng trên đáp lời tiếng